In January 2013, a 21-year-old student named Elisa Lam checked into a hotel in downtown Los Angeles. Weeks later, she would be found dead, inside a rooftop water tank. But what truly shocked the world was the elevator video. A surveillance camera captured Elisa acting strangely inside the elevator. Pressing multiple buttons, hiding in the corner, peeking into the hallway as if someone was following her. The doors refused to close. The footage quickly went viral across the internet, sparking theories of paranormal activity, stalking, and even murder. To this day, the mystery surrounding Elisa Lam and the Cecil Hotel remains one of the most chilling cases ever recorded on camera. This is the story of the Elisa Lam elevator mystery. Elisa Lam was a 21-year-old university student from Vancouver, Canada. She was known as a bright, curious young woman who loved traveling and writing. Elisa documented her life through a blog where she shared her thoughts about school, relationships, and her struggles with mental health. In early 2013, Elisa decided to take a solo trip across the United States. Her journey included stops in San Diego, Santa Cruz, and Los Angeles. She eventually checked into a place that had a long and dark history. A hotel infamous for crime, tragedy, and death. The Cecil Hotel, located in downtown Los Angeles, opened in 1927. Originally built as a luxury destination, the hotel quickly declined as the surrounding area became known for crime and poverty. Over the decades, the hotel gained a disturbing reputation. Multiple murders, suicides, and violent crimes occurred inside the building. Even infamous serial killers had connections to the hotel. One of them was Richard Ramirez, who reportedly stayed there during his killing spree in the 1980s. Another was Jack Unterweger, who also stayed at the Cecil while committing murders in Los Angeles. Because of its dark history, many people now believe the building itself is cursed. And this is where Elisa Lam would spend the final days of her life. At first, Elisa shared updates with her family regularly. But on January 31, 2013, something changed. Her parents stopped hearing from her. Concerned, they contacted the Los Angeles Police Department and reported her missing. Police searched the hotel and questioned staff. But there was no sign of Elisa. Days passed. Then weeks. Until investigators discovered something disturbing on a surveillance camera. The video showed Elisa Lam entering an elevator inside the Cecil Hotel. At first, she appears normal. But seconds later, her behavior becomes strange. She begins pressing multiple elevator buttons rapidly. Then she steps into the corner, as if trying to hide. Elisa suddenly leans forward and peeks out into the hallway. But no one appears to be there. The elevator doors remain open. They refuse to close. Elisa then steps outside and begins making unusual hand gestures, almost as if she's talking to someone we cannot see. Moments later, she walks away. And that would be the last time Elisa Lam was ever seen alive. When the footage was released to the public, the internet exploded with theories. Was she being chased? Was someone outside the camera frame? Or was something far more disturbing happening? Nearly 3 weeks after Elisa disappeared, hotel guests began complaining. The water in their rooms had low pressure. Some said the water looked dark. Others claimed it had a strange taste. Maintenance workers were sent to check the hotel's rooftop water tanks. Inside one of them, they found Elisa Lam's body. The discovery shocked investigators and the public alike. The roof of the Cecil Hotel was supposed to be locked. And the water tank lids were extremely heavy. How did Elisa get inside? The case quickly became one of the internet's most debated mysteries. Several theories began circulating online. Murder. Some people believe Elisa was being followed. They point to her behavior in the elevator as proof she was hiding from someone. But investigators found no evidence of another person involved. Because of the Cecil Hotel's dark history, some believe Elisa encountered something supernatural. The elevator's strange behavior and her unusual gestures fueled these theories. However, no evidence has ever confirmed this idea. Investigators later discovered that Elisa Lam had been diagnosed with bipolar disorder. She was prescribed medication to help manage her condition. According to the official autopsy report, Elisa may have experienced a severe manic episode, which could explain her unusual behavior. Authorities concluded her death was an accidental drowning. Even with an official explanation, many people remain unconvinced. There are still unanswered questions. Why did the elevator doors stay open for so long? How did Elisa access the locked rooftop? And how did she get inside the water tank by herself? The mystery continues to fascinate millions around the world. In fact, the story became so well known that it inspired documentaries, internet investigations, and even horror films. But despite years of speculation, the final moments of Elisa Lam's life may never truly be understood. Sometimes the most disturbing mysteries are the ones that almost have an explanation, but never quite do. Was Elisa Lam simply experiencing a tragic mental health crisis? Or did something happen inside the Cecil Hotel that night that we still don't understand? The truth may remain hidden forever. But one thing is certain. The Elisa Lam elevator footage remains one of the most chilling videos ever captured on surveillance camera. And it continues to haunt the internet to this day.